Hello, hello. What's up going on, Missy? How you doing? What? How you doing, dear? Last minute live. Got home today. We were out for a long time. Kind of passed out. Got messages from Hogleg. Go live, go live. But it was like 9:45, something like that. Told him I might go live now. It was what? 9:30 my time. Told him what happened. I told him I might go live. Hey, what's going on, Missy? How you doing? Let me post a link to this up on the top in case somebody wants to come up later. Just wondering who's up there. If nobody shows up besides just you and me, we'll just delete the live. That's all. The dogs woke me up. There we go. I'll post that. And I will pin that message to the top. We should be good. We'll see who comes in. We'll see who comes in. I just saw my own post go live. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn my camera off here for a second. I'll still be here talking. Should change my icon though. Have me a cigarette while I'm live. I just don't like to do it on screen. Hopefully Kenny will show up. There's Dan. What's going on? How you doing, Dan? Just decided to go live last minute. Got some messages. I was crashed out. Like I was telling Missy, dogs woke me up. Figured I'd go live for a little bit. I was looking on YouTube to see if there's anything to watch. I didn't see anything there. I should go back and watch Danny's live. I don't know if it was on Danny's channel or if it was on Fishing and Freedom or Jerry's channel. I saw that they caught some big fish. I saw Josh and Jerry like slayed the drum. They seem to be fans of the fish. So they went and brought a bunch home, filleted them up. I saw on Facebook. I saw that Richard. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? Melissa, the link's at the top if you want to come on here. I double dog dare you. Where was I going? That Richard from Fish and Freedom got on. I saw a huge fish. Then I saw he got a couple of other ones too. I messaged him, but he never even looked at it yet. So you guys are like me. I figured some people show up and go live. So how many people we got watching? We got 6 people watching. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Hit that thumbs up. So I know there's people in here. Even if you're a lurker, hit that thumbs up. So I'd go live for a while, and these dogs are going crazy. They were locked up all day. I guess I can show you guys. Could probably show you guys some pictures. Let me see what we got here in the airdrops folder. Yeah, I kind of got up. I wanted to check my eBay sales too. Why isn't this working here? I got to open this with. Why is this not working? That should work. Why isn't that working? I hate computer problems, especially when I'm live. I don't want to open with Paint3. Okay, that's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Probably because I downloaded it directly from my phone. What's going on, Keith? How you doing, bud? Keith's up too. There we go. We got 6 thumbs up. We're getting up there. 7 people watching. So how was everybody else's day? Speak up in chat. Did you guys have a good Saturday? Went to the boat show today. I was going to show you some pictures of some boats. but for some reason, my computer's not wanting to work. Man, they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. Ain't gonna lie. Not cheap at all. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Went out to dinner, had some Italian food. That was good. Got some leftovers in the fridge. I guess I could have ate those tonight. If I had something to watch, I'd have done it. There was one live on there I went, but those guys are degenerates, which is fine. I just don't know anybody in there. So I figure I'd see who is up. Melissa says it's cold, cold, and cold. Well, maybe I should set up Nightbot on this here. See what's going on. Why isn't this working? I moved all my apps around here on my phone. It's 25 today, or right now. By me, it's cold out there. Let the dogs out. They ran around for a while. Supposed to get up to 40 tomorrow, 44 on Monday. No, I do not want more Vegemite. No. Probably wouldn't be too bad if I took a little bit, but I had quite a bit. I took like half a tablespoon. It was ridiculous. With the dog jumping up here on the desk. Here, I'll show you guys. Look at this. She does this all the time. Look at her. See her? Knucklehead. Actually, I'm not going to call them knuckleheads anymore. There we go. We're back. Keith says it's 22 by him. It's pretty cold. Missy says, snowed here and cold, so done a few jigs. Cool. The animal says, my day was good. Took Dom to a friend's to play. Awesome. I'm sure Dom had a good time. They always do. Other than that, it was a slow, well, not a slow day, but a long day. I was getting old. We did with a friend of ours that came with us. She had her Fitbit on. We did like 5 miles walking around that place. Yeah, McCormick Place is a big place. The other ones, you see the other one behind me right there? See her? Yeah, they are not tired. They were in their crate all day. Yeah, they do. At least somebody does. The animal says 47 and windy here. So what do you guys want to talk about? You tell me. I'll just start talking about some of those boats. I found one boat that we really, really liked, but it was way, 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 way out of our price range. So that was kind of disheartening, but it was way too much boat. I'm thinking, I don't know if I need all that. We'll see. It was a 22 footer. It was a huge boat. I got recognized by some people, which was kind of cool. I think I'm getting better at taking it graciously when they do. Not bragging or nothing, but it really just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. So just letting you guys know what it does. But I'm getting better at it. Be nice if tournament fishing has its ups. Because I know some local tournament people where these local boat dealerships they give them boats, but they work their butt off for the dealership. They're always in there. They're helping them sell boats. They're going to like these boat shows and stuff. Definitely takes a lot of work. Like my one friend Violet, she just picked up. She was sponsored by Lumacraft, so the marina that would get her a boat and all the electronics and stuff she would need, which is fine. But she was doing something every weekend rather than fishing. So any tournament she would do a weekly. There's the bass tournament out here that she does. It's not really a tournament. It's just a like a club event they do once a week. But it's good publicity to have a lady on there. Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, she's back up here. She's being a pain. Are you being needy? Yeah. She's being needy. Let me sum up the boat show a little bit, since that's what's recent and in my head. A Alumacraft had like 2 small boats there. I was pretty disappointed. The one I was looking at, it's like a 19.5, but they had nothing near that. There's tons and tons of pontoons at this place, and it's ridiculous what they want for a pontoon boat. I'm not interested in hauling one of them around from place to place, to be honest, or having to store one and stuff. But I have to admit they're pretty nice. I saw one pontoon there. I forgot who the maker was. Had one of those new 600s on it. Hold on a second here. Excuse me. Had a 600 horse Mercury on the back on a pontoon boat. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh, here comes trouble. What's up, trouble?
Yeah, now what's going on, man?
Nothing. I went live for you. I'm like, where's Hogleg? How come he ain't in chat?
Oh man, my goodness! I waited all night long for you to go live.
I was sleeping. Look at this. Jody's still sleeping too. She says, hi, Market. She talking to me, I think.
Oh man. Well, I thought Saturday nights were livelier than this.
Yeah, it's it hasn't been lately, which is fine. I've been doing other stuff. I think that's probably a good thing. Trying to I adore every one of you guys, but you got to get out there. You know what I've noticed, Hogleg?
What's that?
When you're out in the real world, nothing really matters that matters online. It really doesn't. The politics don't matter. The drama don't matter.
No.
You're just out there living life, and I got to do a heck of a lot more of that. No offense, people.
Me too.
Yeah. See what Melissa says here. She said, Richard and Danny was on some nice fish yesterday, and Richard had his lucky CNC hat on. Parker and Josh caught 2 live wells full of drum and still caught more after. Yeah, they were killing it from what I saw on Facebook. Did you happen to catch that, Hogleg, when they were out?
I sure did. They were killing it. Man, were they killing it. Ooh. Man, that Potomac River wouldn't have stood a chance against Mississippi today.
And then I heard that I saw that a bobcat caught a big monster 70-pounder during Chad's tournament today.
Yes, he did.
That's a big fish. That's a fish that Jody dreams of. Yeah, Dan, well, it had a V12 600 horsepower Merc on the back of a pontoon boat. It was ridiculous.
Lord.
Jody couldn't handle all that power.
Between the shuffle, me coming in and all, I missed what you. Did you see that? Or is it the same pontoon boat that I've seen before?
I don't know. This was like I said, this was at the Chicago Boat Show. And this motor was massive. They couldn't even have it sitting on the ground, so they had it trimmed all the way back. I had to climb up on a pontoon boat just to verify that it was a 600, and it in fact was.
Wow.
It was crazy. I think that boat was like $240,000 for a pontoon boat. It's like, and then the couple that we went with, my buddy Mark, that me and him have been friends for a long, long time. We went to Vegas together and stuff. Yeah. He, him and his son's actually on the Baylor wakeboard team. He goes down to Whaler he's got a free ride down there at Baylor in Texas, Ivy League school. Smart kid. Probably his kids are probably the best kids I know. They're good. They work hard. They're not, they're pretty cool. They're not dorky. They're just good kids.
Yeah.
Good his son really wants a new wakeboard boat. They got like a 1997 Malibu that they use now, but that's a ski boat. That's not a wake boat. So we were looking at some wake boats for them, and those things are ridiculous. There was one that he absolutely thought was awesome, and it was $400,000.
Ow!
For a 24-foot wakeboard boat, but it was ridiculous. It looked like a spaceship inside. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've seen on Lake Blackshear down here. They have one of those, and an individual has it. And they've taken it out. I've seen it, man. They do look awesome.
But like I said, I don't want to haul one around. I saw plenty of, I saw one pontoon boat that they really liked. The kids are getting older. They're just about the one son I'm talking about. He's in his last year out of his master's. He got his bachelor's, and now he's working on his master's, and he did all that in 5 years.
Okay.
That's crazy, especially in an Ivy
Yeah.
League school. So and he's got a girlfriend, and they're going to be having grandkids probably in the next few years.
There you go.
So the wife likes the idea of getting, a pontoon boat, and the one they had there, if they don't get like a big expensive wakeboard boat, had like 2 decks with a slide that came off the back, and
Wow.
that boat ran like 90 grand. Still, it was still crazy. They're a little better to do. They've really suffered through. Well, that's a long story. That's none of my business. But
Yeah.
they were looking at that one, and she got all excited, thinking, "Oh, I can have all my grandbabies on there when I have them."
They went the Sea-Doo boat.
Jody says, as soon as my boat gets fixed, I'm camping out in that spot all weekend. That's not your spot, Jody. You can't fish there. You know the rules. Daniel says, I dream of a 70-pound fish. Well, one of the reasons for getting this new boat is so I can fish that Missouri River. And you guys know that Missouri River has has ridiculous monsters in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I can't wait to go back up there in May or in April to the meetup.
Oh, that's the Tennessee River. I'm talking the Missouri River.
Oh.
The Missouri. Jody says, I wonder if I could get a 70-pounder in by myself. I don't know, Jody. 70-pound fish is hard for anybody to get in the boat.
No, I have to leave because I don't have a wrench.
Who?
Jody.
Jody, just because it took you a week to sub. Are you leave? Are you still? You better stay. You're still here, Jody. Or I won't hit that button.
She's still here.
She's counting down. She's counting down. Come on. Let's see what she says. Did you leave before I gave you your wrench? So be it. My goodness.
Oh. Oh, she sniffed.
I know. She doesn't realize there's a thing. There's a sniff. She knows better than a sniff at me. She knows that doesn't get her anywhere.
Yeah, there she go.
Look, now she's got a wrench. Now let's see some happy stuff. And don't ever count down to me again.
Oh.
I'd have timed your butt out for that.
Ooh.
I will time you out. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to go like this for a while here.
All right.
So what happened last night? I saw that Troy was live last night for a little bit. Jody went live on Friday night. I saw her on there. I was watching that in the background. Epic was on there.
Oh, yeah. Epic went up there, and Epic was in, well, he wasn't on panel, but he was in today's Danny Stone show.
Oh, was he on panel or he was just in the
chat? He was just in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Egging Danny on. Telling Danny whatever he wanted to hear.
Let me see something here. I saw something I do have to. Oh, there you go. Hot lips. That's funny. And Keith, how do you know she's got the never mind?
Oh.
Even Melissa's bothering me. I'm going to make all men mods here if you ladies don't behave especially with me. You guys can give the men a hard time, but not me.
Oh, yeah. This is the show that has all women.
I know. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether that was a good idea. You saw how Jody powdered her way into getting a wrench.
Yeah, yes, I did.
I got to rethink this. And if I change things around, you guys know who to blame for this. Yeah. We'll have to ask Fernando, Jody. She says her hot lips ain't done. Never mind. That could be taken a lot of different ways.
Yep. Yep. I heard it on the show last week. Jody said the power of the pout.
Yeah. You and James sure argue like he's Fernando.
Tell me about it.
There's 9 people in here. We got some lurkers. I wonder who's lurking out there.
Jody said her boat might be fixed tomorrow or today.
So what is wrong with your boat, Jody?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Jody put Cool Cats in the friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
Did Jody say what was wrong with her boat?
Yeah. According to Cool Cats, seals were blown, and at first he said that the water propeller was bad. I don't know if they've there you go, water pump and seals, and don't forget, Jody, and prop.
Yeah, you need a new prop.
And Jody, just go on Amazon and make sure you get all the credentials of your motor precise to get you a prop.
Impeller is not that big a deal. You're supposed to change them every other year if you follow the quote unquote guidelines, is what they tell you. Nobody ever does it like that.
No. I have, you're supposed to, what I've heard, you're supposed to change your impeller out every year, if it's bad or not, to be on the safe side. But now, let me tell you, no, I ain't going to say no. I might jinx myself. I ain't going to say it.
Okay, don't say it then. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you don't want to buy a prop? You don't have a choice. Boat, bust out another 1,000.
Don R told her that she can have it rebuilt.
She can have that done too, but that prop, I imagine, don't run much more than a rebuilt one.
No,
it really don't. That size motor, I can pick one up for my 40 horse for $119.
Yeah, and that if they can reman it for that, not much more than that, not much less than that.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well go and get a new one.
Yeah, you just can't grind them down. You can take it to a prop shop and they can rebuild it. They'll add metal to it and reshape it and form it and get it right, but it might be easier just to buy a new one because you're going to be, a couple of weeks without that prop while they're doing all that to it.
Oh, heck no. She ain't going to get a reman. No.
Hey, when they're only $60, buy a prop, Jody.
Yeah.
That's what. Just do without you. You haven't been having any Little Debbies for a while, so there you go. There's $60 in a month.
And keep in mind, Jody, the pitch is what gives you speed.
Well, yeah. How many inches it moves in each rotation.
Right.
Dan's right. If you make it smaller, you lose performance. You're not going to move as much water. Just not going to work that way.
That's right.
Just buy it. Agreed. $60 is cheap.
Yeah, I need to actually get a new prop for mine. Mine's kind of getting...
The boat I was looking at, Hogleg, had a 400 on the back.
Oh, man. What? You want to outrun the fish, man?
Oh, my goodness. I don't need a 400. I don't need to put 60 gallons of gas in the boat. That's ridiculous.
Good
Go
Lord.
from a 6-gallon tank to a 60-gallon tank. That's one extreme to the other.
Oh, man. 400.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
that is definitely not going to happen.
You don't got to outrun the fish, man.
That's for people who fish like really big water and got to go a long ways. I heard somebody talking that, sections on the Mississippi are, 40 miles long and go from one end to the other.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they are.
and they were telling me that boat will do 70 miles an hour. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Must have been a big boat.
That's a 22-footer.
Oh, yeah. 22-footer.
That was a big, big boat. Jody says, so this is what you need to know. 1996 Force 40 horsepower prop, 10X by 12P pitch, 13 spine. Some come with a hub, some with at no extra cost. Get one that's got the hub already built in.
Yes.
Make your life easier. How much is the cost? It's probably not that much.
Yes. If that's the specs on your prop, then yes, you need to.
Unless you got to press that old one out and a bunch of stuff. Unless it just slides out. I don't know if it does. Boats are expensive.
Well, if the hub comes on it for no extra cost, you best go ahead and get it.
Oh, yeah, I won't have problems. Keith, are you talking to Jody? So, yeah, that was what else did I saw? I saw a nice smoker craft. They had a 200 Honda on the back, but the seats in that boat were horrible, Hogleg.
What?
They were, it came with, it's the same boat that Quentin from Catfish Karma has.
No.
And it's a nice boat. It's got, an aluminum framed windshield in the front. It doesn't have a seat post on the deck in the front, but it's got a smaller one because it's pushed forward. It's a pretty hardcore catfishing boat as far as I'm concerned, or a big, big water boat. Yeah. But it comes with two seats, obviously captain and the passenger, which were they had the fold down armrests, but they weren't real fancy. They weren't real comfortable at all. And then they had two benches behind it mounted along the gunnels, and they were hard as rocks. It was like sitting on a railroad ties. I was like, oh man, this ain't good.
Right. Well, I think that if I do get another boat, I think I would want my steering pushed further towards the front of the boat. Because, I mainly catfish out of my boat now.
Uh-huh.
And I'd rather have a big platform on the back, not platform, space.
Yeah, space on the inside.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I don't see why anybody that, mainly catfishes wouldn't want that. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
But I don't. I like fishing for crappie off the front.
Right.
I like casting off the front. Even fishing for bluegill off the front is fun when you're sitting up there. On my current boat, I do have a seat up there, and I do use it from time to time. But you guys don't see that on lives, because on my lives, what I do is, in order to make a little bit of room in my boat so I can walk around in the back, I move everything up to the front on the bow. So I got my cooler up there, my nets up there, my tackle bags up there, and there isn't much more room once you got all that on the floor. So
right. Well, I tell you what, I think it's a little too late for me to do this season. But if I don't get another boat, I think that I'm going to cut my floor out of the back.
Uh-huh.
And the only reason I'm cutting it out of the back is because the way my seats, to start with, the matching, I mean, it don't have matching pedestals back there. It's got one of those big ones, and then one that comes down into a mushroom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's like the captain's pedestal mount is what that is.
Yeah, and that is on the passenger side. And then I got just a plate in the floor with a pole coming up behind the steering wheel.
Switch them two out, flip them.
And that's the only reason why I got they're fiberglassed into the floor.
Oh, they are. Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's the only reason I'm gonna have to cut the floor out and redo that section of the floor. And then I'm going to move my steering wheel a little bit further front.
Okay.
Because I have extra cables. See, the boat I took that motor off of, it was longer than my boat. It was like a 20-foot boat. And so I just wound all the excess cables up for the shifter and tucked them in. So I got plenty of shifter cable. The only thing I'd have to buy extra would be the steering cable.
Gotcha.
And I already, I bought that steering cable that was on there now. It's on there now. As a matter of fact, this is the first season I've used it. So, and it's a 13-footer. So I might have to get about a 15-footer. Because I'm going to move my steering wheel forward about 2 foot.
Yeah, Melissa, that's one of my perch spots. That's Navy Pier that picture was taken from. She was asking if that's Chicago. That's downtown. I go down there just maybe once, maybe twice a year. That's about it. It's kind of a pain. Like today, it was to get down to McCormick Place from my house. It was 67 miles. So, in city traffic, that's a long ways to go. It took us like an hour and 20 minutes to get home. But yep, that's off of Navy Pier downtown, and that's Lake Michigan. Jody says she wanted to fish stand day tomorrow. You can fish off. Yeah, look at this. Here you go. Bank fish, Jody. That's so funny watching her on the bank. She is not happy when she is bank fishing.
No. That's an odd boat.
I saw a vintage one today that had left-hand steering on it. I was like, wait a minute, what? Something's not. Oh, okay.
Huh.
That was ridiculous. That was a silly boat. It had like a jet motor on it, and it looked like an old Sportster, Porsche Sportster. They had some crazy boats.
Wow.
Missy
I
says,
go ahead.
I think she was talking about that picture of Chicago.
Yeah. I don't even think the Chris Crafts back in the old days didn't even have a left-hand steering on it, did they?
I don't believe they did. Any boat I've ever seen has been right-hand steering. It's what I'm used to. It's what I got on my boat now.
Yeah, that's what's on my boat too. Of course, my boat's a 68 model boat, and when I got my boat, it had the regular old clothesline push-pull pulley on it for the steering. And I got rid of that for safety reasons.
Yep. I just got a steering cable on my little boat. That works fine. Everything I looked at today, they've all upgraded to hydraulic steering and stuff. Even the couple of boats I was looking at, they had automatic trim on them, which they claimed would get you more miles per gallon on them boats because it's all dialed in to be right. So
Automatic trim.
auto trim, yes sir.
Oh, Lord.
Everything was freaking high tech. They're getting out of hand, which is why there's so much. But to be honest with you, there really isn't anything. It really isn't anything that was cheap out there. The G3s were pretty economical, but you could tell when you were looking at them, and that's kind of the bad part about going to those shows. You see the fit and finish of some really nice boats, and you get down in price, and you start noticing where they cut their corners. You know what I mean? To make those prices.
Yeah, it's like buying a mobile home.
Yep, same thing. Dan says this one is an old aluminum boat with enclosed bow. They make a play area for that. I'll make a play area for Dominic. And it has fins like a 57 Chevy. I've seen boats like that.
Yeah, I've seen boats like that.
Oh, Missy says she has lots of pics in October on Navy Pier. Cool. When do you come up here, Missy?
Yes, Dan, that's one thing you most definitely need to do. They've got videos on YouTube how to measure the cable and get it right the first time. And they're easy to change out. That's for safety reasons, Dan, that you need to change it out because you never know when one of them little pulleys or bust or the cable will jump off a pulley and man, it'll put you on. You know, you don't want to be wide open and that happen.
You don't want that to happen if we're going wide open, half open, or whatever.
Yeah.
$200 is hard to pass up.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, we might wait on the boat a little bit. We'll still see what's going on. I got a lot of stuff I need to get done before I do any of that stuff. But it'd be nice to have. I'll do a heck of a lot more traveling if I got that. You know, take off for a couple of days here and there. Try to get used to sleeping in my truck. I got, quad cab, so I'll get the back of it all set up, seats folded down, sleep in there. So
yeah, that when we're gonna get it?
I don't know. I don't want to make payments. I really don't.
Oh, come on now. Don't you want to make a payment on something?
I don't want another house payment. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dan. Dan, I remember me and my father redoing a boat when I was young. Just involve Dominic with it, okay?
I'm sure he will.
That'll live with Dominic the rest of his life.
I think Jody fell asleep. She came in here and complained about not being a mod. Now she went to bed. If she doesn't speak up here in a minute, I'll take her wrench away. So when she comes back, she'll have something else to complain about. How deep is that Ultima River? Would I be able to take a big old boat on that river?
The Ultima, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir. You sure will. It's a pretty good, decent sized river. I mean, it's no Mississippi or nothing like that, but it's a decent sized river, and it's undammed. Georgia's only undammed river.
That's probably why the fishing's so good. Melissa says you got your wrench and you're snoring already, Jody.
Take my wrench. You better not. You done took it one time.
Don't dare me. Don't dare me. I'll do it. You know I'll do it.
Pout?
I don't care.
Yes, you will.
No, I don't.
Good deal, Dan.
Uh
No, I was putting my stuff away.
huh.
Getting
See,
my.
even Melissa's laughing.
I got chores I have to do.
At 3:30 your time in the morning.
I ain't been asleep. Well, I took a nap earlier.
And what kind of chores you got to do?
Well, I got my fishing clothes laid out to wash, and then I got a whole suitcase of clothes I got to put away, and then I'll be done.
Oh, you can do that during the daylight hours too, right?
Well, probably I'll just leave the suitcase packed for next weekend's and wash what I wore and then put back in it.
Missy says she has the same pick as my background pick. Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular spot. Navy Pier's cool. It's actually pretty cool. Parking over there is ridiculous. Listen to this, Hogleg and Jody. You can go there any day, right? And if you're a fisherman, you get there at 5 a.m. and you got to be out by 10 with your fishing license. You can park for $9, which downtown's unheard of. But
Yeah.
only between 5 and 10. You got to be out of there by 10 a.m. You have to be you got to be at the gate with your ticket in that machine before 5 a.m. Otherwise, it costs $40 to park there.
Wow.
Ooh, shoot.
And like today, it cost me $25 to park at Navy Pier, and that's relatively cheap.
Jeez. I only place one place to park, and that's beside James's house.
When you're bank fishing, right?
No, if I dock from there, I have to pay.
How far is he from where you were fishing yesterday? Because you guys got back in your house real quick.
Like 2 minutes at the most.
Doggone.
He's a street over.
Oh, nice. Missy says she was in Chicago for Hamburger University. I'm guessing she was a McDonald's employee. Actually, it's to learn how to run stores, Danimal. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Chicago has been home to McDonald's for a long time. Where I grew up in Des Plaines, which is a suburb right on the outskirts of Chicago. There used to be a Hamburger University right there by the airport, and they tore that down and they moved it. So, good morning, Valerie. How you doing?
Good morning, Valerie.
She just reminded me of something.
What?
How come you didn't give a warning label out with that Vegemite? Hogleg. You sent detailed instructions on what to do to take it and do the challenge. You never once gave a warning label of side effects of it.
What side effects did you encounter?
What side effects Man, I didn't have no side effects.
I didn't have no side effects. What kind of side effects do you have, Jody?
I guarantee I crapped 12 times yesterday.
Was it as black as tar? I don't want to know. Never mind.
I did check it.
Oh, man.
Art.
Oh, man.
But
hey, you guys need to do me a favor.
What?
You guys need to keep talking. I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Okay. I was green to the gills over that crap. I was sick all day. It tasted all day. And I'm still going to the bathroom today. I went to the bathroom so much my pants fit better.
Hey, that could be. Why didn't you give me a warning label?
Because I didn't give you the Vegemite.
Thanks for letting me know. All I know now is lose weight. I got to eat more Vegemite.
If you need a colonoscopy, just take Vegemite before you go. It will clean you out. It's like eating poke salad in the spring.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I mean, it was awful. I couldn't eat a tater chip without having to go to the bathroom.
Oh, my Lord.
Yep. But you know that before you give it to all of us. I know it had to bother you, Melissa and Kenneth, too.
No, it didn't bother me and Melissa. I don't know. You know, you must have caught a bug or something.
Yeah, a bug's right.
12 times? Did you count? How much did you go through, like a whole case of toilet paper or what?
I was at work. Thank God I got paid to do it.
Mm. Jody's pooping on company time.
Valerie said it was a moving experience for her also.
Really?
Yep.
I haven't had that problem.
Mm.
Wow.
It was awful.
Hey, Mark,
Yes, sir.
that let's see. You know, I recorded individual.
Right. You'd mentioned that.
Some of them completed and some of them didn't.
Wonder why that was. I've never tried using that feature. So
I don't know, but how do I share it?
How many people you got watching?
what do I got? 7 people? There ain't nobody in here. All the
Okay.
cool people are here at least.
Yeah. I thought, oh crap, how many people heard me say that just then?
If this gets out of hand, I'll delete it afterwards. I want to get in the habit of not doing that, but so
Yeah.
far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got 84 subscribers on this channel. I didn't start it to do anything but that. You know,
Mhm.
if like my actual content on my other channel that I got planned out take off, then I might move all my live stuff over to here.
Mhm.
And then, if that other stuff takes off, I can get this to 1,000. So we'll see. I got to I don't know. I got all sorts of ideas going on. I've been trying to figure stuff out. I just need to follow through with a lot of that. And
Mhm.
I'm going to make a bunch of time to do that. So
Let's see. I'll call out the completed ones. Take down Hog Leg Jody, Pork Chop, Cool Cats, and Sandy Toes. And the rest of them didn't complete.
I bet they exited with their uploading.
that could be. I did exit. It asked me something. I just X'd out of it and got out. So that could have been my fault too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I was too overwhelmed with the taste of that stuff, which was unexplainable.
I guarantee you're on your way to the pot.
No, I didn't have that problem, Jody. I really didn't.
Overwhelmed by the taste.
Overwhelmed. I was.
I tell you what.
That isn't code for going to the pot, though, real quick. Sorry, Hog Leg.
Yep. You're incomplete.
All right. My coffee sounds like it's done. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Vegemite vows incomplete. Generate. What's it?
Psst. I see if you still hear me.
Preparing this incomplete recording to download. This may take a while. Wow. Well, I got yours downloading, Valerie, and it said it might take a while. So I'm gonna try to complete yours. I don't know if it was oh, that didn't take long at all.
Nope.
I don't know how it looks though.
Yeah, I'd like to see Dan do the Vegemite challenge. He thinks he's all big and bad. I guarantee he'd be the one puke.
Yeah, probably would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Keith Dirt's better.
I didn't hear no talking. You guys are supposed to keep active while I'm gone.
We
We
was.
were.
Okay. Oh, look at this, guys. Ooh.
Catfish and crappie. That's the mug that
When it gets hot, it appears.
yeah.
One of my
Oh,
favorite
sweet.
ones. Thank you to Stephanie over at Real Gals Fish for sending me this. But I got to be careful when I make coffee in that. It fills it up right to the top. So
I need to start drinking coffee.
you might need to. I can imagine you. Just don't drink any like energy drinks. Jody on energy drinks would be a mess.
I did that once before to stay awake to drive somewhere to the
How'd
dock.
it
I think
How'd it work?
they only lasted I felt like a squirrel for about an hour and a half. Then I'd have to drink another one.
No comment on that squirrel comment. We're not going to talk about what squirrels. Never mind.
What do you mean?
Anyways, said we weren't going to talk about it.
But how am I supposed to know what to talk about and what not to talk about? Someone never explains nothing to me.
Squirrels like to go out and get them some nuts, don't they?
Oh wow.
Really? Really?
Do I need to say anything else?
No, I got the gist of it right there.
All right.
Hey, Valerie, do you mind Mark showing this? She was the one of them that was incomplete, and now I have completed it.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you mind if I show it on here, Mark? and
I don't
Valerie?
mind. And Keith, after I did eat it, and after eating it, I'd rather eat dirt.
Yep. It would taste better.
Yeah, Valerie agrees with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to start sleeping like a regular person.
Me too.
I do. I need to be able to fish more and then get home, get my work done, and then do some editing. So I got lots of stuff I need to get done.
All right. It should be in the basement. Do y'all see it?
We see it.
I don't know if you can be able to hear it or not.
I don't know. I'll give it.
The dog do here.
Can y'all hear it?
Yep.
That was one of the incomplete ones.
Okay, this would not make a nice perfume. Ding dong. Oh.
She looks at. Oh, I can't even launch this. Sorry, Valerie. You got nothing to do with it.
I'm hearing a voice saying, "Don't do it."
Oh my goodness.
She's watering.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks.
The more you chew it, and the more you roll it around on your tongue, the worse it tastes. But it's hard to swallow it.
Oh,
Oh.
That's your body telling you not to swallow it.
oh, oh.
Now I just got that one was an incomplete one. Now I just got to figure out.
I did have stomach cramps. I woke up with my stomach hurting the next day.
I woke up and I had like that Vegemite kind of taste, kind of the essence of it. I was like, oh, this is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh, that is right.
Guess
I had the
who?
same problem. I couldn't get it down either.
Guess who did complete? Pork chops.
Tell you what, I'm not watching any more of that. Sorry, Hog. I can't do it. What's going on, Dustin?
Oh, man.
But I want to watch Pork Chop Gag.
No, I don't want to see that. What's the matter with you folks?
Oh man. Okay, no more, Mark.
Thank you.
Part super. Well, you still got a jar of it once you do a reenactment.
I threw it out. I ain't even joking.
I bet it's still in the garbage.
It is. I haven't taken that one out yet, and it'll go out tomorrow night.
Sniff.
No, I'm for sure not pulling it out of there. You go ahead and sniff you some Vegemite for all I care.
You know, the smell alone will gag you.
Yep.
It like had to like melt in your mouth a little bit before you could get it down.
I know exactly what that tasted like.
What's
What?
that?
You ever have some night crawlers and you leave them out in the sun and they go bad and they're
I
all...
never tasted them. What's the matter?
I ain't
with
either,
you?
but I bet that's exactly what it tastes like.
I was thinking more like like frog poop,
A wad of rotten
alligator,
Not
or
night crawlers.
not alligator. It would be crocodile, croc poop.
Oh my goodness.
It just goes to show how different people in different parts of the world have different tastes. It's all from, you know, what they grew up on and, you know, before them and what they had and stuff. And it was,
Mm-hmm.
It just tasted to me like a beef bouillon. Somebody
nothing
dumped-
like that. Nothing like that to me. Hog
Somebody
leg.
dumped
Oh.
the whole salt shaker on.
Yeah. A wad of rotten night crawlers.
Ugh. Snapping turtle poop's pretty close to it too, I imagine. It smelled like it was laying at the bottom of some river somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, you guys can tell how much coffee I got left now. Look.
Yep.
Let me see. Let me see. I missed it. Yeah, I do see now.
Huh.
I might make me a cup of coffee.
I'm just gonna have one. I'd like to get to sleep sometime tonight.
I've never drunk coffee.
No.
I take that back. I took an iced coffee one time. It tasted like a cigarette.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to eat cigarettes, Jody.
Well, I imagine that's what it tasted to me like with a cigarette.
Oh my god.
Then again, I've never eaten frog or crocodile poop either, so I understand.
Yeah.
Melissa, that's how come I couldn't watch that video clip.
Doggone.
You guys don't be careful. I'm gonna, you know, if you guys didn't ruin it for me with all this Vegemite talk, I might go grab a powdered donut, but that ain't happening.
Mm.
Why not, Mark?
You know why not?
Why?
I can taste that Vegemite now just thinking about it.
Well, we'll go rub some
Oh,
Vegemite on that donut.
Oh, I ain't making bacon. Not this time of night. I ain't had bacon in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Doggone. Why?
Good question. I think I got to go buy some $20 a dozen eggs. I think I'm out of eggs.
Oh man.
I did
Yeah.
them $10 a dozen.
Have you? Last time I bought
Walgreens.
eggs was a couple weeks ago. They were still like under $5.
Walgreens was
Wal-
$9.99.
Well, that's Walgreens. Don't buy
Well, that
groceries
was the
at
only thing that
Walgreens.
was open.
What is wrong with you?
I keep late hours. Our
Oh,
Walmart
goodness.
closed still at 9:00.
Ours open 24/7. Our Walmart.
Yeah. They'll open to 6 and it closes like at 9.
Yeah, 6 to 9. It's plenty of time for you to go get some eggs.
It's like 30 minutes, 24 miles on it past my house. It's way out of the way. That would add like $7 in gas to the price of them eggs.
Country 20 miles is nothing. It's 10 minutes.
No, it's not. It's 30 miles. 30 minutes.
Jody,
It takes me 30 minutes to get
Miss,
to town.
I get a ticket and get out of them with showing my twins off to the cops. Don't be pretending like you go to speed limit.
That is not going the speed limit. It's even longer if I drive right.
Yeah, ours is open till 11 too now.
The Amish store by me had their farm eggs for $4 a dozen. Now, that brings up something. We have a farm here that it's on the Bronner Forest Preserve. There's some people that own a family that owned a huge piece of property on the river here. I think that's either Algonquin or East Dundee in the township. And they had a farm on this huge piece of property where they just raised a couple of beef cows every year, and they raised a lot of chickens. Well, they left that in the store that they had up, and they have like the 4-H kids out here if they want to earn some extra credit for school, or agricultural classes come out there and they take care of the chickens every day. So you can buy eggs over there. I might have to stop by there and see what those prices are.
Yeah, well, down south here, Melissa read something to me yesterday morning, or was it this morning? But anyway, the South is having a shortage on eggs.
Is everybody buying it? People are probably buying eggs for protein rather than beef at the price of beef.
They canceled the egg hunt for Easter already.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Peter Cottontail's out of work.
Wow.
Looks like Melissa's getting some
You-
coffee.
You just believe that?
No.
Hogleg did, I guarantee.
Well,
It's only January.
Mhm.
wow. Wow.
I'm accepting Valentine's too if anybody wants to mail me any.
No, I'm going to pass on that.
And I like Reese chocolate egg hearts.
Ooh.
Egg farts.
Egg hearts.
But Vegemite farts, egg farts, Jody's all over the place.
And I like them little bonbon truffles. Lint chocolates.
You need to get on that country app. What is it called? Where all the country folk go out there and date. Farmers
God.
only.
I don't
Farmers
want to
only.
date. I don't want to date nobody.
Well,
That's
tell them
too
you
much
want.
work.
I
You have
want somebody to net my fish for me.
If you're getting a date, then you have to dress up and wear uncomfortable shoes and go
no,
somewhere.
you'd rather be alone than do all that.
I would. I would rather much be alone.
Well, hence is our
Mm.
problem. Look, Valerie will be your Valentine.
Oh, thank you.
Black hearts and all. Oh no, they're red.
Yeah, I told Melissa on Valentine's Day we'd go visit her mother's grave because her mother was born on Valentine's Day.
Gotcha. We got engaged on Valentine's Day a long time ago. My parents got married on Valentine's Day, so.
That's
But
good.
then again, our first date was on Friday the 13th.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
What does that tell you? That explains a lot. Let me see.
Well, my fishing buddy, him and his wife was married on his birthday, so he said he'd never forget the anniversary.
Look at this. Jody Valerie's going to make you some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Yay! That'd be
The animal wants a Valentine too. Maybe you two should start calling.
The animal is
feel-
way far away.
Dan, how do you feel about the name Fernando?
Fernando. Wham, bam.
Keith wants to send you some Vegemite filled
Oh.
cookies.
Nah,
There you go.
not.
So why are you behind your icon? Are you in your moo?
I didn't want to fix my makeup.
Oh, I didn't either, but I'm here.
What's that mean?
I'm just flipping all my hair back.
Mm-hmm.
What hair?
With the lights off.
But I can be Fernando with the lights on. You can be a Stanley too. How do you feel about the name Stanley?
Me or him?
Never mind.
Oh man.
I'm ready to get on the water and do some fishing, guys. Oh my God.
Me
it's
too.
killing me every day.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I got some jigs coming in the mail. I can start tying some more off. That'll give me something to do.
Well, my mechanic never showed back up. So,
That's what you were saying. That's too
Yeah.
bad.
yeah.
You can't even throw money at people.
No.
Fernando is better than Stanley.
My grandfather's name was Stanley.
Really?
Yeah. I had a Stanley and a Stefan.
The only Stanley I know is Flat Stanley, where people take pictures of this piece of paper that's colored like a man and like he's traveling around.
No idea what you're talking about.
Mm,
None whatsoever.
No.
I live outside of Chicago, but raised in Chicago. There's so many Stanleys out here. It's ridiculous.
I bet you know more.
You're
I
talking about
bet-
Mr. Roper Stanley. Oh, Stanley. That Stanley?
Stanley's just a
Perfect.
name, not necessarily him.
I bet you know more Stanleys. What do you think? 2 stands.
There you go. There's
And
three
The
stands.
Squanny stand.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about like Three's Company, Mr. and Mrs. Roper, where she would go, oh, Stanley.
That was
You
back
remember-
what in the 70s, Jody?
I don't know, but it's one of my favorite shows. I used to watch it all the time.
Oh
Rerun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
Chrissy was a hoot.
Which one was
Man,
Chrissy?
now I'm having flashbacks. Remember Laverne and Shirley? What else was on during that
Oh
time?
yeah.
Of
I
course,
never watched.
You never watched that?
No.
No.
I watched Happy Days.
Happy Days. Did you watch
Happy
Love
Days.
Boat, Jody?
Yeah.
Maybe you need to go on the Love Boat.
The plane.
Fantasy Island.
Yeah. That was real little when Fantasy Island come on. I just remember the credits coming on. Remember that?
Dallas.
I remember my grandmother watching Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to think what else were big shows back then. I remember being a little kid watching that Knight Rider going, cool, go, go, go. That was funny.
No, I like Wonder Woman.
Oh wow. You was a little kid, Mark, when Knight Rider was on?
Yeah, I was really young.
Oh wow. You don't remember Dukes of Hazzard?
I remember Dukes of Hazzard. Hell yeah, I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I just bought a Roku that I need to hook up. That's what I should be doing right now, getting that hooked up and finding me some old television somewhere. That would be cool. Like when we had TV, I'd end up towards the end there, I'd end up putting it on what we got here. And I think it's all over the country now. Is that Me TV where they show all the old shows?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's free.
That and that app called the one that shows nothing but conspiracy theories. I think it's called Burrow, like going down the hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't watch nothing but YouTube.
Yeah, me either. Pretty much.
$6 million man. Yep.
You know what I do when I leave the dogs
You
home
do.
alone? I turn
do
on
do.
dog music on YouTube for the dogs.
Hey, I used to leave the TV on
Yeah.
for my boxer bull.
Valerie says anyone with kids under 35 knows Flat Stanley. I got to look that up because I've never heard of Flat Stanley.
Yep.
Hold on, I got to look up something else here. Days until spring.
Mark
64 days. 64 days till spring, people.
Mm-hmm.
Flat Stanley. Oh, it's a cartoon kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big deal. We watch. God Almighty, Melissa. Don't waste y'all's time watching the movie Hick.
Oh, Missy sent me some pictures. Yep, Missy, that is definitely Navy Pier. I believed you. So back to getting on the water. I can't wait. The hard part is I'll be able to get on the water before the fishing turns around. So we'll see if I can't find some walleye or crappie first time's out.
Are you getting a boat before you go fishing?
I doubt it, Jody. I don't have the money to buy one from the boat show, not even close.
Mm-hmm.
And you ordering one would be months out. So I
know.
doubt that's going to happen. And I don't want to go months in the summer without having a boat. So I got to plan this very carefully because I want to sell mine outright rather than trade it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much what I'm doing there. So I got to figure this out.
James had to reorder his boat. It's going to be middle March before it comes.
What'd he order? What's up, chicken nugget?
Look, I mean, chicken nuggets.
Was that me breaking up?
Not really. Not too bad.
There, I'm back in the other room. I said James had to reorder his boat, and it's going to be mid-March before it comes down.
What did he order? Do you know?
A Hughes Craft.
Oh,
The price went from like 80 to 114.
Go.
He
a
had
lot of
to.
money.
He had to argue with him, finagle it to get it down, and he had to drop a couple things off of it, I think, to get it back down to 80.
That's a lot of cash.
Yeah, that's a lot. Whew.
Yep.
But they say money can't buy happiness. Boats
Well,
make me pretty happy.
Have you seen Hughes Craft?
Yeah, the one boat, the smoker craft I was talking about, looks just like a Hughes Craft.
Yeah.
It looks like it makes me think of like a pickup truck on the water. You got a big cab that makes a bed and everything, and then the
You
back
got a point there.
all open pickup truck.
I like them, but there isn't enough room up on front on the bow for me. Me and Hogleg were talking about that probably while you were running around the house.
No, I was listening. You
Yeah,
said
I
you
need a.
got crappie fish off the front and fish.
Yeah, I need a I do a lot of multi-species stuff. I mean, I love catfish to death and stuff, and maybe if we had 100-pounders closer to home, or 60+ pound flatheads out here, I would fish. I would fish solely for them, but I don't. So
Yeah.
and I like filling the freezer with walleye and crappie. So
See, I
don't
fish
blame you.
back for skipjack.
I don't even have skipjack up here, Jody. I've never caught a skipjack in my life.
You know what you're missing, man.
Well, maybe this summer, maybe I'll find some. Maybe I'll go out and get me some skipjack somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't have skipjack down here, Jody.
You don't have skipjack either?
Nope.
Wow. They're one of the funnest things ever to catch.
You know, skipjack, if you take them and some shad and throw it in a meat grinder, it would probably smell like Vegemite.
Skipjack stinks really bad.
It does.
Oh, yeah,
Slimy.
it does.
I've,
It
And it
does.
I've,
sticks to
I've,
your
I've fished
hand.
with it. I fished with it when I was down at that meat and greet that Avid had down there, and it
Yeah.
was kind of nasty. Yeah.
Yes, it was. It is nasty. Ooh,
It sticks to your hand.
Big Mike, when he pulled up there
Mm-hmm.
to meet us
Yeah.
the first time,
Yeah.
whew, man, he smelled like one big skipjack.
Yeah.
Of course, he'd been out skipjacking all day.
Yeah. You get a scent to you about it.
Yeah.
That's why I go through so many clothes a weekend.
Well, look here, Jody. You gonna cut us a deal on me and Melissa some skipjack when we come up there?
We can go catch skipjack when you come up there.
Okay.
Sure can. Last year that was the first time I've been to Chattanooga. Now I know everything about it. I spent so much time there.
Okay.
Well, I don't know everything, but I can do anything I want to down there.
All right.
And
Yeah,
I learned it all by myself.
Yeah, Melissa, you don't even need to do that on Hog Leg Show most nights. It's always nice though when you drop them links when people come in. People like that. Everybody's always grateful.
Yeah. Have to go to Eastern Oklahoma to find skipjack.
Chris, are you going to work? He's probably going to work today or this morning.
Maybe.
Daniel says he can go to Eastern Oklahoma to find it. So Hughes Craft, those are pretty. Is he go? Or does he got to wait for it to come in all the way in from the Pacific Northwest?
They're delivering it to them and taking them out and teaching them how to drive it and everything.
Yeah, that's probably not that much. That smoker craft, I think it's called the Phantom that I looked at today. Looks just like a Hughes Craft. It's probably a copy of it, right? Man, Jody, those seats were uncomfortable. Jody,
He's got like 2 front seats, recliners, and then 2 couches that fold up to make a bed.
yeah, the benches. Those benches were hard as rocks on this boat. I was looking at it. It was a smoker craft though, so it might be different.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture of the boat that I was.
I mean, he's going to be traveling a lot. I won't be with him.
This right here, the starting price is $94,999. The most expensive is $95,000. Average price of $95,000.
Yeah.
God Almighty!
For Hughes?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
He bought his own trolling motor. And you know what he's skimping on? It's a sonar. And I'm like, if I paid that much money, I would have the live scope. I wouldn't skimp on the live scope.
There you go, right there. That's the one I was looking at in a different color today.
Good Lord.
Man, that's sexy. Holy Toledo.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to get that boat scratched, Mark.
Yeah, until you do it, and then once it's done, it's done. You know how that goes, right?
Yeah.
But I can't afford that boat. So.
Good Lord.
Let's see if I can see that one there. That's a little picture. It's hard to see. It's a problem with Google Images.
James offered to sell me his old boat, but I don't think I could handle it.
Which boat? And why can't you handle it?
It's a skiff like made for the ocean, but I don't think I could load it and unload it myself. I have no problem with the pontoon loading and unloading it, but his anchor's heavier. I tried pulling his anchor up one time. It was real hard for me to do. I think
Get an
it's-
anchor. We had this talk before.
yeah, that's I got I don't know. I got lots every time I turn around, I gotta buy something.
Valerie says, I got told off a while ago for dropping links too often, so unless I'm asked, I stopped.
Wow.
Melissa says, it feels unfair the guys don't have a wrench. I'm starting to feel guilty. See, that means that Melissa's tight, unlike Jody.
I find it empowering.
Oh man.
Watch it, Keith. I got my eye on you. Dustin.
That's
I
why,
have-
This is in business.
that's
I
why
have-
I come up here.
You said I didn't have to have makeup on your channel?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
No, I just, never mind. I didn't say that exactly.
Yeah.
No, you scared me.
Oh man.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Melissa, Solo has a Lund. I got a Lund right now. Lund is like the Hughes Craft of the north over here. Lund is like the boat.
What's that Brokeback Bob's got?
No clue. Jody would know. Jody, go back to. I don't want to look at that mask. What are you doing?
Oh man.
Why don't you want to look at it? What's wrong with it?
I'm just giving you a hard time. Valerie says, not everyone is nice, Dustin. You got that right.
That.
See, you're scaring Melissa.
It's a chupacabra.
That's Chupacabra.
No, that's a Chewbacca.
But it's pretending to be a chupacabra.
And like Starcrafts, they're nice boats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here, maybe I can find that Phantom, that Smokercraft Phantom. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, here it is. We'll share this out. Hold on. I think Chris went to work. He's gone. Came in, said hello, and left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or. All right. See what I mean? It looks almost just like a Starcraft or like a Hughes type boat.
What is that Steve Douglas has got?
He's got a Hughes Craft.
Hughes Craft.
Yeah. I wish I could make that bigger. But that was on the inside. It was nice. The boat was super safe, super deep, you know. But it's like, I don't know. See what I mean? See how that's set up? Nice and warm in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it don't have the space on the front for you.
It doesn't. You notice that? I'd fall out of there throwing a cast net.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, underneath that cover, I could put a cot and sleep all night waiting for them bait clickers to go off.
I'm gonna put a 10 on mine.
There's Curtis. What's going on, Curtis?
Welcome in, Curtis.
Joe, do you see that? What Melissa's saying?
I can't look at her like this. That hurt my heart.
Here, I got to come back on screen. I'm done doing it. I'm embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
I'm just giving you trouble. Look at that. Without makeup. Oh my goodness.
Now I can't see chat.
What?
I can't see chat now. My
Well,
eyes focused in.
Put your glasses on.
I ain't got any. You know that.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to wear them.
If I don't wear these,
Nah, I don't want to wear these either.
yeah,
But
if I don't wear these, we got 3 blind mice up here. On
and these ain't but with reading glasses.
These are readers too. I don't wear normal glasses because of my, because of my diabetes. I can't. My vision is like dynamic, so they can't give me a prescription because it changes all the time. I mean, I've had 2 laser surgeries already on my eyes to fix like some capillaries in the back. That was unpleasant. Hold on, let me yell at these dogs.
I tried to get contacts. I just couldn't make myself put it in my eye. I couldn't touch my eye.
You see them looking at me like, "Oh, we didn't do nothing."
Yeah.
Get off from under the desk. Go on. Get.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate having to wear these, but it is what it is. Especially on my lives, I can't read the chat without them, and you see the reflection. It's kind of
Yeah.
I bought something today for that. Hold on one moment. It's a gadget.
a gadget.
A gadget. And it works.
You pull something out of your bedside table, I'm kicking you off the chat.
Come on, man.
I think she heard that.
I see it at a truck stop.
What was you doing at a truck stop, Jody?
I had to take a nap.
Dustin, you look like the floating head tonight.
Welcome in, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin.
What's going on, Dustin? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We need to bungee cord that to like a hat for you. What's going on, Dustin? How you doing, bud? I don't think he can hear us, or he froze.
Wow.
Does it make my eyes look bigger?
It makes your head look huge.
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Oh, his speaker's connected.
I can't see nothing now.
Valerie says, I can't read chat when I'm live for the same reason. I have to keep playing with glasses.
Yep.
Hey, Floaty, what's up tonight?
Dustin's having a hard time with his connection with his mic and his speakers.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry.
There he is. I can hear you now.
Yeah, I gotta get my.
Melissa, I bought you a tablet that you don't even use.
I hate typing. I got mine right here. I hate typing on this thing.
Go ahead and mute me. Let me get this figured out.
I can't even keep my phone charged. I can't keep my tablets or nothing like that going.
Look at that. Fancy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was weird. Woo.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Do it again. Do it again.
No.
You said put the mask back on again?
No.
What? It's play time.
Yeah, this is the channel. This is my channel for doing dumb stuff on, remember?
Oh.
Yeah, the text on the YouTube app is still small, Melissa, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, there's 17 people watching. Hit that thumbs up for me, folks.
We have to act right now.
No, we don't. We're only going to be out for a little while. I ain't going to be out all night.
Yeah. 10 thumbs up. Come on, people.
I got to make bacon. Somebody's giving us some static here. Is that me? Testing 1, 2. You guys talk while I'm muted.
Hello. La, da, 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 da,
That's you,
da.
Hog Leg. You got some sort of weird stat. Oh, hold on. Let me hear you, Jody. Don't say nothing. Don't talk like a human, please.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
All right, you're good. Hog leg, now you talk.
A B C D E F G H I J K L.
Yeah,
M,
that's
N,
coming.
O,
That's
P.
coming from you, hog leg.
Oh wow! I go out and come back in.
I don't know if that'll help, but you could. Well, I guess he's gonna try.
I'm
Oh no,
talking
we still got it. Maybe that's me. Testing 1 2. Hello, hello. Hold on. Dustin's coming. Dustin, hold on 1 second. Testing 1 2. It's not happening now. Say something, Jody.
testing 1 2.
Good morning.
Good morning. I don't think it is you, hog leg. I think it's me somewhere. Maybe I got a bad cable or something. Yep. When I wiggle this cable.
I think we've never done this before.
The wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Oh, you took your mask off, Jody.
What?
You took your mask off.
He made me.
The people in chat couldn't look at it anymore. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh man.
You got chunked the hog leg.
Wow. 10 pounds of
Do what?
bacon.
I got chunked by hog leg. I got booted down.
That's right.
That's right. I was first one up. I beat you up.
So, Dustin, I've noticed you've been online an awful lot. I want to ask you a question about that.
Okay.
And this is from experience of being online an awful lot. When do you plan on fishing? That's the problem when you're online a lot.
Well, I am in about 40 minutes. I will be heading over to Stan's house to pick up him and my boat. And we will be heading out to try to get bait for Sunday. So
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Can you guys hear that noise in chat?
Yeah.
Oh, in chat, I remember. I didn't hear it until I came in.
Oh.
The biggest issue with this. Oh, no, that's bad now.
Yeah, that's not me. I just turned off my mic and it didn't do it. I didn't mute myself. I actually turned off my mic like testing. Did you guys hear that? Yeah, so there's something weird going on. It could be just StreamYard too.
Maybe it's
I'm gonna
me.
mute my microphone.
All right. Nope, still going on.
How about
Wait.
that? Not as bad.
Jody, step down and come back in. Let's see if it's on
Is
her
it
end.
my aquarium?
I don't know. No, it doesn't sound like an aquarium. It sounds like electronic noise.
Just,
LG Bass in the house. What's going on? Testing 1 2.
Morning, Tom.
testing.
Oh, that's
Good
my
morning, Tom.
It was
Yeah,
Jody.
it is Jody.
It happens on her live sometimes too.
Yeah, that's Jody.
Yep.
So to get back to your question you asked earlier, yeah, it's Jody.
It's Jody.
You mean unplug my aquarium?
It's the same thing that happens when we're on sometimes on your channel, Jody, when we do your show.
Well, I got a fireplace and aquarium going.
I know it's the same noise that we hear when you're out on the boat.
Yeah, I think it's her mic.
And you think it's my phone bad?
It's probably your phone.
I do have I paid extra to get a warranty on this phone. $8 a month.
We'll go get a new one.
Yeah.
Tell them you're messing up a string yard.
Here, I thought it was me.
I knew it was me. I just wanted you to go through the.
Oh.
And she's gone.
There she goes.
Oh man.
No, but to get to the question, yeah, we don't get on the water as much as we want to, but hopefully that's going to change shortly.
See, I muted her, and now it's all good. Yeah, me too. I hope we'll see. I don't know what I'm doing live tonight. I know everybody was out there looking for something to do, all the night owls.
Oh yeah.
Let me unmute Jody here. I'll just start sniffing. Oh, wait a minute. I can't hear you sniffing when you're muted. So,
Did you not say my name?
no.
Sniff.
Yeah.
That's
You can't
okay.
be that
Look, there's 17 people in here now.
Howdy, everybody.
Howdy. Hello.
Quiet man Curtis, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Dustin. Mark.
That's better. She can unmute herself. Dog, leave me alone. You bother me worse than Jody.
Quit calling me dog.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, little man.
I keep.
Hang on, let me make you big.
I don't think you can. I love bacon this much.
Them's grown, ain't they?
Yeah, they're big.
Yes, sir.
I was telling somebody I'm getting them fixed on Tuesday, so they're growing big. It's time. It's 7 months. What are they?
Hmm.
8 months on the 6th of this month. They're getting big. She's, I don't know. I wonder what she weighs. Last time we weighed her, she was 23 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
They're small compared to what I'm used to. That Coco, when she was when she was younger, she was 73 pounds.
Wow.
Good Lord.
So these two don't even weigh what she did.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that, what she's talking about, Hogleg?
Yes, I did.
I'm out of coffee.
I need a dog. I just don't want to take care of one.
You got to get a dog. Well, I've been kind of working with these. I'm trying to get them trained so I can take them with me on a boat.
But that's me. I need to take one on the boat, but I don't want. If I want to go somewhere else, I don't want to worry about taking a dog.
James tried to get you a dog.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it.
You know, I understand.
Well, build you a kennel on the pontoon boat.
No, she's talking about going over to Fernando's house for a week.
Yeah, like if I want to travel or if I want to go get off the water and go in a restaurant and eat, what am I going to do with that dog?
Build a kennel on the front of the boat.
It's too hot. That's the reason I'm getting off the pontoon to go in somewhere to eat.
With a pontoon boat, you can eat on the pontoon boat.
No, it gets, sometimes it gets too hot of a day. I have to get off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I worry about that with these guys, so I kind of got a plan. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see how they handle the heat.
Bulldog don't handle the heat too good.
Nope, they do not. They don't. But these are Frenchies. They're a little different. We'll see how they handle it.
That's why I dedicated my 5x8 enclosed cargo trailer / camper to my Bulldog. Put an air conditioner in it and
I heard it.
Hey, good morning.
Chris has even got his glasses on this morning. Are those new, or is it just something you never wore?
Well, the bad thing about these glasses is I can't see you guys now.
Oh, can you read chat though?
If I do
I
that,
guess-
I can.
There you go. Yeah, Jody, you need a new phone.
Is it that bad?
yeah.
It comes and goes. What you got there, Chris? What are you doing with that?
I just jumped down. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Jody.
Hi, Jody.
You giving your old one to me?
Watch it.
It's not doing nothing. No. It keeps turning off. You need a new remote, or do you need batteries?
It's got new batteries in it.
It looks like you're going to need a new one. What do they run? Out of curiosity.
I have no idea.
Wow.
we got out on the river yesterday, put the trolling motor in the water, turned the remote on, and that's what it was doing.
Did you have your phone linked up to it? Because you can use your phone, the app on the phone.
No, I didn't, but
It's easy to do, Chris.
we ended up
Just-
anchoring.
Yeah, just use that Bluetooth button on the top of the trolling motor while you got the app running, or you go into your settings and just do the Bluetooth connection, and when you see it, connect to it, and you'll be good. You can use your phone until you get a new one.
But this, just out of nowhere.
Or what you can't
When
do
we were on the
is
water, it worked just fine.
send it to me and I'll pay shipping and go get you a new one.
What?
Or what you can do is send it to me and I'll pay shipping and you go get you a new one.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, when stuff breaks, but it breaks.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, you fish quite a bit, but you don't fish anywhere near where something like that should be happening, you know?
This should not be giving me problems right now.
I
I'm
agree.
not that old.
Put it in a bucket of rice.
It's
You have problems hearing me, Chris. Put
that he turned down.
Put it in a bag of rice.
It's not wet.
should be waterproof. I got big problems with that remote. They need to have those buttons backlit. It's my biggest complaint when I'm out there night fishing. I can't see where the buttons are on that thing. Yeah. And you know, if the remote was a little bigger, which I don't want, you'd be able to feel where those buttons are and which one's which. But they're so close together, it's hard for me to figure out which one is by just touch. So I end up having to have a flashlight on me all the time and peek at it. And
it's hard to do with gloves on too.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to go back out again today, but
I
need my trolling motor.
All right, Dan says I found a 4 horsepower Johnson in Springfield for $350. I should talk to Lyle and see if he'd pick it up and hold it for me. Oh no, he's kind of a busy dude. Jody doesn't like getting kicked out of the boys club. I don't know what you're talking about, Jody.
Who kicked her out?
Nobody. Her mic was giving us all sorts of grief. And Jody, threatening my chat is a good way to lose your wrench. Like that. Won't be tolerated.
I keep hoping this will just start working again.
Oh, she's gonna be mad. Jody, go ahead and type something in the chat. There you go, Jody.
I don't know if this is still under warranty or not.
How long have you had it?
Year and a half, almost 2 years.
What kind is it? Is that the Terova?
No, it's a power drive.
I had it's 2 years, I believe, from the factory. And I bought an extra year. So I had mine.
Well, it came on the boat. So
yeah.
I'll call the dealer tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna tell you to call Minn Kota directly.
I'll tell them they call Minn Kota directly.
Oh man.
I thought for sure I'd come up here and Mark would say, "Oh, do this, and then it would be fixed."
Nope. I got no idea. When it's doing that's something to do with the board. It either did get some water or something in there and it's shorting it out, but I don't know if Rice would fix it.
I don't know how it would have gotten wet because this is waterproof. Plus, it stays inside the glove compartment of the boat, and the boat's stored in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
So,
now, what do you fellas think I should do about that?
Do about what?
Jody.
Well, what do dads do to their children?
Punish
Ground them and beat them.
or that. That's going to set her off right there.
You take a wrench away.
No, I just timed her out. I put her in a corner for
Ooh.
5 minutes.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be anchor fishing again today.
It could be worse things. You could be stuck at home like me.
That's all I do with anchor fish. I don't got a trolling motor.
You don't have a trolling motor on your boat, Dustin? No.
But it really wasn't designed, as I said before, as a fishing vessel. So
Yeah.
I'd have to get a fabricated mount put on the front of the boat in order to put a trolling motor on there first off. But
Well, this also limits where I can go. I mean, I basically have to go back to where I was yesterday because there's too much debris in the Ohio to anchor.
Yeah,
So
where were
I'm
you
gonna
at yesterday? I wasn't home at all.
I was
day.
on the Great Miami River yesterday, just off the Ohio. It weaves in and out of Ohio and Indiana. I mean, we weren't on fire yesterday, but we caught 4 fish. That's the first time we've ever fished it. The biggest one was 18.
Wow.
I was gonna say I saw you catch some fish.
But y'all did find a place to go yesterday.
I thought, we caught that first fish in the first 6 minutes of the tournament, and I thought, wow, we're gonna do all right today. And then we went like an hour without catching a fish. It was like every hour we would catch a fish, except for, we lost an hour in moving time.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a lot of fish caught in the Winter Blues yesterday?
That was a great tournament yesterday. Yeah, I would recommend rewatching the whole tournament.
I watched most of it. Hopefully this coming weekend is just as good.
Sometimes that'll happen. We have a really good day, and the next one will be bad. So, yeah, I guess you guys are going to hear this first. I've decided I'm not going to do March Madness this year.
Oh,
Why?
I got my own reasons.
Okay. We'll be that way.
There's a lot of tournaments that are going on, and to have something that takes place for 4 weeks straight is not only is it a lot of work, there's a lot of other stuff going on too. So rather than do all that, I think we're going to back off. We may do, if somebody wants to do 1v1s, I'll do them definitely. But I need to get out and do more fishing this year, plain and simple. I don't know how else to say it. And, right, 4 weekends off and then all the time. The last one I did, I figure I spent about 100 hours, not just setting stuff up, getting prizes, you know what I mean? Talking to people online and stuff. That there's quite a bit, that needs to be done. And I just don't have that time right now. So
Right. Oh, I understand. I know how it is setting up.
So after giving it a lot of thought, I was going to make the announcement. Oh, it's that. Oh, I saw again.
I'm not going to go any farther than that.
No, don't.
You guys are so mean.
Oh,
Wait.
my goodness.
Melissa's called me mock. Jody messaged me. She's mad.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to get off here. And
When are you
Bye,
leaving?
take care,
You
I'm
leaving
going.
soon? You leaving right away or what?
No, I don't have to get there as early as we did. Yeah, we got there an hour before daylight yesterday.
Yeah.
So I could probably leave here around 5:30 or 6 and be all right.
Yeah, I think I'm only going to be live till like 4 o'clock my time. So try and get back to bed. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I need to get done today.
All right. Well, thanks for all your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you more. I don't know what to tell you with that, Chris. I really don't.
It's just so aggravating.
I think it's just, that's a changeable unit. Here, real quick, let me
Look up a replacement remote.
Yeah, what's a replacement one cost?
Well, I can't imagine it's more than $50 to $100.
$400.
Better not be.
Looking that up right now. Replacement iPilot remote. 169 on trollingmotors.net. I see it for $139 on Amazon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, $131 on Hodges Marine. I would go with Amazon because you can always return it questions unasked.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Tell Amazon you need it here today. First thing.
Hey, when we ordered those thermoses, they were here the same day.
Yeah, same day shipping.
Daggone. That must have been in yours warehouse.
Yep.
If you guys don't have those Stanley thermoses, go get one.
You know what, Chris? I got one, and it works all right. But my Yeti mug with the plastic top on it keeps coffee warmer longer.
Really?
Not even joking.
Well, that coffee, it was 32 degrees out there all day yesterday, and it was still hot when we got home.
Yeah. I've had it where I've been out in like 50 degrees and one of them. And by the time I 6 to 8 hours later, it had cooled off considerably,
Huh. That's weird because ours was still piping hot.
I've never had coffee in my Yeti mug for that long, so I shouldn't talk. But it keeps it piping hot. I have to take that lid off once I get the level down for it to cool off enough to drink.
Mm-hmm.
My coffee should be making in about 20 minutes.
She's back.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Chris, talk to you later. Good luck with that remote.
Good day.
If I can get my mouse to work.
Oh, look who's back. I'm not the one making the sniff noises, Jody.
All right, Jody.
Melissa, I will be fishing. Stan will be on my boat.
Is Stan giving you the spots now that you're driving him around?
I've already got. Yes. Well, him and Stan 3 have been helping us out tremendously.
Nice.
That's in December where I caught my PB, the 55-pounder I caught on Sunday, was in the spot that Stan 3 took us.
Okay.
So I just hope that Jody and James aren't correct. With our visitor to the river the other day, he fished all the spots that we usually fish.
Oh.
Good night, Dan.
Good night, Dan.
All right, Dan, you know who I'm talking about? Catfish Dave came to the James.
Oh, he did? Who gave him up a bunch of spots?
No, but either that or he's been watching us fish because he fished all of our spots.
Yeah, he's always out there watching, so.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You can't stop people from doing that, I guess.
Absolutely.
It always amazes me when somebody goes to spots they don't fish and it doesn't amaze me, but you know what's going on. They go to lakes or rivers that they've never fished and they're, right on the fish.
Right on
inside information.
Good morning, Robin. Well, and he was doing a video too, not a live, so it always makes it look like they're catching more fish than in a decent time frame.
Absolutely. Well, does he ever do lives?
I don't think so.
I don't think he does.
Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
Of course, I don't watch him.
I don't either.
The only reason I watched him was because it said he was on the James. I wanted to see where he was fishing.
Don't watch him whatsoever.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The man ain't never done nothing to me, but I just don't like the way he's treating the catfish family.
I don't like the way he's treating ladies in general. And he's got an
That's right.
awful history with all that. But anyways, we're not going to talk about him. We ain't here to badmouth Karen. So
That's right.
there's a lot of stuff that goes on out there I don't particularly like.
Yeah,
But
we try to,
hey, to each their own. It is what it is.
yeah, we try to stay out of the drama as much as possible.
Good
That's
luck with
right.
that.
Just keep it positive.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at this. There you go,
Welcome to
Rob.
Robin C.
Made Robin a mod. Oh no. Do I let her up?
Who's that?
Guess.
Jody.
Is she on a different device?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hold on. Let's see.
Chickabacatrana.
What?
Hi guys, how you doing?
What's up, y'all?
If these headphones made a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably will.
I don't hear any static now.
I don't either.
Huh. Well, that's good. So it worked.
Yeah, so it's your microphone on your phone then.
I bet it. I've dropped it probably 1,000 times. I'm on my fourth screen protector.
Good Lord. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Something screwy. I can hear you through my earpods now. Say something.
Something.
Yeah, you're going through my phone. Mac.
That's what happens when you get old, Jody. You can't work technology.
Yep.
Robin, Melissa says, Avid said I've been selected by my besties to go on his panel. You know anything about this? Taps fingernails on the table. If you go on Avid show before you come up here, there's going to be problems.
Yeah.
Can we give you her magnifying glass, Hogleg?
Oh, I forgot.
Let me go out and try to come back in again.
Why?
Why?
Because I want to test these headphones out. I just got them today.
So the audio's not working on your headphones? Like the sound?
No,
Oh, we can
It's
hear you
going-
perfectly.
We can hear you good.
Yeah.
it's going through the phone, but
Oh man, I just figured out something.
Uh-oh.
I can be without these glasses. If you just find me a magnifying glass to put right over here on this side of my computer.
You might have a good idea there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I only need these if I'm looking at something close up.
Yep. That's
Maybe if I got one of them big magnifying panels like Jody got, I could put it like halfway over my screen over the chat window and I can see it that way.
There you go.
Might be a good idea. And then I can
Yeah.
take these things off.
Yeah.
Bigger screen.
I had some sun today. I actually
And
got
so
a
you
little-
don't even see it off the side of the screen? You
Nope,
don't even see
not
it.
at all. Do not see it one bit.
jinx.
Oh wow.
Was that your first timed out person on your new channel?
What person?
Me.
Oh, I don't know.
I
You're
bet.
the first person I had a timeout.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, Jody. We got the sisters bonding in chat here, Melissa and Robin.
You heard what Mark said, didn't you, Melissa?
The link's at the top of the chat, Melissa.
There you go.
Come on in.
You're just not used to it. There we go.
Yeah. I think when I went to the meetup and didn't nobody see me without my glasses, they didn't know who I was.
I only started wearing these like a year before I started YouTube. Never needed them. I always had great vision.
No.
And then staring at this, I work on like sitting right here in front of the computer all day and every day. So I blame
Yeah.
the monitors for doing this to me. And it helps for tying knots. That ain't no joke.
Oh, heck yeah.
How many knots did you break this year fishing flatheads?
How many knots did I break? I didn't break any knots. No leaders, no knots, no equipment failures this year. Jody, I've lost fish. but
Oh,
not
yes,
because of
you
equipment.
did. With that demon dragon.
Oh, that's right. The demon dragon split in half, but that's not a knot. It actually pulled the eye out of the demon dragon.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yep.
Or it wasn't a demon dragon. It was a one of them. I don't know what you would call it, a rattle or whatever.
Yeah.
Spook.
A spook?
Spook, pretty much.
Do you tie your spooks like do you run your line through them or you tie them on either end?
I had it tied on either end. I think that's what the problem was because this was a cheaper one.
Yeah.
Usually I don't have that problem, so it was a big one too.
Yeah, it was a huge fish.
It was a big fish. So
It was that 50-pounder.
it might have been. I think it was high 40s. I'm guessing. Made me sit on my donuts and everything.
Mm.
But yeah, that was the one equipment failure. But that wasn't because of knots or anything. I actually have that spook in my boat still to remind me not to do it that way and feed it through the line. I was trying something new with that one,
Mhm.
Dustin. What I was doing is, those ball swivels, the chain swivels.
Yep.
I had that on the back of that. And then I would put the hook in through that, and that pulled the eye right out. So technically, it wasn't tied onto that side. It had those little quick clips,
Mhm.
and no, not that. It's the chain ones.
Oh.
They look like a keychain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the longer ones.
And when I got it in, that spook had the eye pulled out of the back. So a normal spook has a wire eye that goes from one end down to the bottom to the back. These obviously somebody was cutting corners on them, and it was just screwed into the plastic. So that was
Yeah.
bad news.
Yeah. It would be beneficial to the companies if they put them, made it solid.
I agree. That was
I'm
my
stepping
thought
back
there.
down. Bye.
Bye.
One.
I don't know. She's going to pout.
I guess you got mad because you didn't have no knot failures this year.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. And I ain't gonna jinx myself by saying anything, but maybe I just got lucky. I'm pretty methodical about checking my leaders and stuff.
Oh, she wanted to go in a chat with the girls.
Mhm. Girls, why don't you teach Jody how to cook?
What have the girls done? I ain't seen no men in here lately. Oh, there went one. Oh,
They're afraid because they all
That's
got
not a man.
rods.
That's a chicken nugget.
We didn't ignore her, Melissa. We were just answering a question.
Demon dragons do not have a wire. Bobcat tested it and broke one on a live stream.
Yep. But if they did have a wire going all the way through them, that would be a benefit to their design.
Mark, you won't be mad at Melissa if we continue to bond on Avid's channel. Melissa and I have a river trip to talk about too. I've created, look at this. I give them a little bit of power and they're using it.
Yeah.
Jody says, I don't need to cook. I can get a man from fishing.
Oh man.
You can get one, but I'm not going to say it. I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be nice. I might say it in chat, but I don't think I would say it on the mic. There we go. We'll enter that in there. That's going to make her mad. let me ask Melissa. I'm sure Hogleg is going to be mad too. Are you going to go on Avid's show?
I told her the first show she had to be on was mine, and after she was on mine, I didn't care. She's her own person. So,
Look at Jody's comment.
I saw that. Jody, I'm going to put one thing in chat here. Then she can figure that out. Melissa's trying to get her to come back up here. Maybe I won't let her back up here. I'm only going to be up here for 7 more minutes.
Ooh.
Do you see that, Hogleg?
Yep.
She did do the Vegemite challenge. So
That's why I said. That's why I said she's her own person now.
Oh.
So she can go on whoever channel she wants to.
What's going on, Air Run? How you doing? He says, don't rob the girls. They're fun. They got to have fun, too.
That's right.
I got to, Jody keeps, she just doesn't let things go.
It only happened 3 times.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a mutiny over here. So what time are you guys heading out, Dustin? Is that why you're up this late or this early, I should say?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna leave my house around. Well, shoot, now that I'm up early, I'll probably go pick Stan up around 6.
So let me ask you this. Where do you keep your boat?
So it was in my driveway.
Okay.
And I've lived at this house for 5 years now, and I didn't have any issues, but we got a letter from the homeowners association back in early December saying we had 14 days to move it.
Okay.
So Stan is letting me keep it in his driveway.
All right, that's kind of messed up because you can't keep it in your driveway at all, or can you keep it only at a certain time? Because if you're moving it, that makes no sense, but I understand what you're going through.
Yeah.
Here I can keep a boat in my driveway from Memorial Day to Labor Day. And then it's got to go either behind the fence or in a garage or off. That's trailers in general.
Right. Yeah. We have sorry, my guinea pigs are being loud. There's an ordinance that says that you can't keep anything in the driveway that's over 4 feet tall. So if it's a travel trailer, an RV, a camper, a boat, it doesn't matter. Now, so I know people that have travel trailers that flatten their tires just enough so that, they don't ruin the rims, just to get it under 4 feet. My thing is, if they're doing that, I mean, if that's okay for them to keep there, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have an HOA, but it's a rule in the township. So
that's one of the reasons I didn't want an HOA to begin with. But this house it met all our needs that we wanted. So
Chris says, how long was it in the driveway before the letter? Set a precedent by allowing it there for a length of time, 4 years.
but it's always been that rule. We just nobody ever called us on it.
Yeah, I'm with Keith. I never understood why you pay someone to tell you what to do. Well,
Yeah.
I can kind of understand it. The problem is, especially in areas like where I live, housing is really expensive. Granted, the cost of living is more expensive, but you get paid better. That's how they keep people around, because people can't work where they can't get paid enough to live. Right? It's
Yeah,
just
but
it's economics.
a boat, that's a pleasure item.
Well, no, I'm
That's
not even going anywhere there. I'm just going about
Yeah.
like HOAs and township stuff. Now, if I have my house that's worth X amount of dollars, right? And the guy next door to me, does whatever he wants in the front, I can't sell my house. No one's going to come by and see, Sanford and Son next to me and want to buy my house. So that affects property values. That's where they come from when they're doing that.
Right.
HOAs, the advantages is they take care of, common grounds. They cut the lawn on any mediums or entranceways. They do silly stuff like put Christmas lights up, which isn't silly, but, paying for it to be done every year doesn't always make sense.
The neighborhood
Things like that. And they keep everybody agreeing to a certain set of terms so your property value doesn't go down. It's understandable. And if you're willing to agree to the terms, there's no reason why why you wouldn't do it. I know somebody who lives in an area that, like mine, that has an HOA to take care of the common grounds, and he pays $25 a month, which isn't too bad.
Welcome in, Takedown.
Kenneth, what's going on, bud?
The HOA is not. I've always said, just like the comment earlier. I don't like paying somebody to tell me what to do, but I do see the benefit in what you were saying. Like if somebody has a house or a yard that they just don't take care of, let run down, I can understand that. I get that. You don't want somebody living next to you who's got their yard is 6 foot tall. I get it. But the problem is, sorry. Time to get up.
Time to wake up.
The problem is the HOAs now, all you hear about is, oh, my mailbox isn't the same as everybody else's, so I got to get it changed.
Well, here's when they made up the rules, that was kind of messed up. They can say that you have to have a mailbox that is in decent condition. I got no problem with that. Right. But, when they have stuff like it's got to be the same one, that's a bunch of Karens that made those rules to begin with. So pick and choose the ones you want to pay and where you want to live. That's pretty much all you can do.
Yeah, I had my neighbor was his son fishes a lot, and he was asking me. We stopped to talk the other day. He, at the end of the conversation, he goes, "Where's your boat?" I said, "Well, I was told I had to move it." He goes, "Oh, that's bull. I'll sign a petition." So that's
how you get rules changed.
Right. My neighbors don't even care. It's the HOA, and my HOA. The funny thing is, like their managing office is like in California or Texas or something.
I believe it.
So, my coffee pot's making my coffee.
Is it grinding your coffee beans out of? Oh, fancy.
My mother-in-law got us that for Christmas.
Nice. Yeah, that's one of them things that I don't buy for myself, but people will buy for me.
Sorry if that's loud.
Oh, it's all right. We'll live. We put up with Jody. We'll put up with your coffee maker.
Yep.
Oh. So yeah, so Stan and his family have been gracious enough to let me keep our boat in their driveway. I mean, it benefits really both of us. So now whenever I go fishing, I take Stan with me. So
there you go. I wouldn't mind so much leaving my boat in my driveway, but the problem is it's hard. It would be hard to get in and out of the garage. Plus, I got a short driveway. Our property's 60 by 120. It's small.
Wow.
It's a smaller lot. We don't have kids, so we don't need a big old lot. I do have a 3-car garage, but I'm only 25 feet from the sidewalk. My garage door is.
Oh.
And you can't park on the sidewalk, obviously. That's a township law. Also, I don't know if I like having a boat sitting out there all the time. So if I got to take into considering what I can fit in the garage, even on an angle or something. So there's a bunch of stuff. It's just what I'd want to do. It makes my life a lot easier. Or else I got to squeeze the wife's car into the garage. And if that boat's 100 inches wide, it's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah. The downside for me right now is like, I just bought, I'm trying to still make modifications to my rod rack, and I just bought a small TV wall mount, and I'm going to be putting that on the middle part of my rod rack. I attached my cutting board to it.
There you go.
So, but I couldn't do it here. Like it wasn't here for me to go out and
Understood. Well, I could always, pay whatever it is to park my boat at one of these storage facilities around here, and there's tons of them. But the problem is I can't plug it in.
Yeah.
Or if I want to pick it up, I got to make that extra trip to go get it there. So
that's my problem. Is there's a place about 20 minutes it's out in the country, out by the lake that we fish in sometimes. It's only $300 for the year for me to store it. It's not that bad, but it's 20 minutes the opposite direction of the river. So and
then when you're done, you're covering it now, I'm guessing, because it's sitting outside in your driveway or Stan's driveway.
Right.
But if you've been fishing for 10 hours like I do sometimes, that's the last thing you want to do is cover up a whole boat and have to do all that extra stuff.
Yep. And I need to change my oil too, but I've got to figure out when I can do that too. So whereas I used to have it in my driveway, I just go out and change oil, no problem.
Yep. You didn't have to make a big old plan, and you didn't forget like the oil filter wrench at home. That's when it really gets to be a pain in the butt.
Yes, sir.
I guess, nothing good is easy though.
Absolutely. At least your trolling motor remote works. Stop complaining.
I already told you how to hook that up to your phone. Problem solved, Chris.
Who needs to spend the extra $160?
I know how he messed that remote up. He got some chicken nugget grease down in the butt.
Oh man.
Right now he's sitting at his table with his coffee going like this.
Yep. Yeah, I can do that.
Yep. Yeah, Kenneth, I hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Absolutely.
I know his back was giving him some pain. Also, you know what? We're already after 4 here, but Kim Burnett's wife went into the hospital last night. They don't really know what's wrong with her yet, so keep her in her thought. Obviously, Murray's case, and you guys please keep them in your thought. Keep Kenneth in his thought. I know he's having some back pain. Hopefully, I didn't say too much. Let's pray that he gets a little better. All sorts of stuff. So,
yeah.
I don't know who else is sick out there, but if y'all know anybody or whatever, keep them in your thoughts. It's the least. I'm not big on preaching or doing all that stuff publicly, but I do definitely keep everybody in my thoughts and prayers. So,
can I mention someone?
Absolutely. Let me answer Chris. Chris, it doesn't tell you have a phone. Anyways.
Mr. Steve Adams. His back is hurting him really bad. And he has COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah, he said the COVID isn't what's hurting him right now. He said his back's killing him though.
So I have back issues myself, and that's no fun.
No.
Yeah, even keep Dom in your thoughts. He's got an earache, Dan's son.
Yep. Yeah. Well, tell her you need to use your phone.
Chris, how do you even know I'm wearing pants?
Excuse me.
Oh,
sheesh.
You need to get another device then.
Anything with Bluetooth will work. You can use a tablet probably too.
You can use your old phone that you got laying around.
Chris, we're trying to help you. There's a will, there's a way. Yeah, backaches and earaches both suck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's that ache and pain that don't go away.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I did solve his problem tonight.
Yeah, sounds like you did.
He's probably running around looking for his tablet, see if he can download the app to do it.
It'd be kind of big, though, wouldn't it?
It's okay as long as you can steer.
Got to set the heck yeah, all he's got to do is set the GPS. iPilot.
There he goes. Be right back. He's going.
The good thing about having a tablet doing that though is you can also, read chat a little bit better right in front of you.
There you go.
I can't. I use my earbuds when I'm doing my lives as of late this year, and that works great because I can use my iPad, which I got, to read chat and stuff while my phone's actually doing the filming. So it works well. You guys end up looking at the back of my head a lot, but at least I can watch the lines. If I can put a flathead in a boat, that always gets everybody gets excited about that. But I've missed before I started doing that. I missed a lot of fish. I know I did. I got people that message me and says, "Look at this timestamp. Look at that timestamp." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
I think the last time Stan and I were out by ourselves, we were out in the bigger water, and I had the GoPro going. It was after the show had just ended, and Stan and I were sitting there talking, and I looked at the replay of the video the next day, and I had a rod doubled over, and I didn't know.
Wow, that will happen.
Daniel says, or tears when he has no nuggets.
Yeah, that happened to Danny Stone and Richard Cluck out there today.
Well, they didn't need another fish. Whew.
Yeah,
Well,
how big? We got weights on the ones they caught, and what exactly did they catch?
I think one was a 40, 42. No, that was actually not before.
I know they tripled up twice.
Yeah, they tripled up twice. And that second one is when it happened. They didn't even realize they had that pole bent over until minutes later.
Yeah, I would rather miss a fish dealing with what they dealt with than miss a fish just because you're sitting there talking, not watching your poles.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great question, Robin. I find it beneficial if you have multiple devices. If it's just you having one device doing the streaming, and then you have another device that you can read chat that's in front of you, that you're looking at the rods, and even if you want to look at your rods through the other device too, that helps.
Right.
I agree. Two devices gets a little costly, but it's all part of it. So,
well, I will say too, on that note too, a lot of people have old phones sitting around, right? If you have an old phone that you turn the wireless on and connect to if you have a personal hotspot on your working phone,
I've tried that, Dustin, and for some reason, as soon as I hit go live, I lose the hotspot connection.
Huh.
And that could be something that AT&T does. They limit the bandwidth, and it automatically disconnects that second device that's on Wi-Fi. So
that does make sense because I tried to go live with my GoPro when I first got it. And I had the same problem.
Yep. Something I don't like.
Yeah. LG Bass does the same thing, Daniel. But that's hard to do when you're on a boat.
It's hard for me on my little boat to get all the rods on camera and have the camera in front of me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to do it on my boat because I've got seats where I put my cameras kind of up in the front part of the where the seats are, and if I sat behind it, I'd knock my camera over trying to get to my boat every time. So if I had an open space, I probably wouldn't be so bad. But
also, at night, I tried one time dragging baits at night, and I was curious to see if I could cover more ground and get on more flatheads, because flatheads are moving at night. At least here they are. And if I stay in the channel, there's a good chance that I'd come across them. But the problem is this StreamYard screen is bright white, and it blinds you at night. You can't see a darn thing.
Yep.
So that kind of ended after that one stream. I did put, I think, like 3 decent sized channel cats in the boat, but I could not see where I was going.
Yeah, they need to have a nighttime mode, like make it dark.
I talked to somebody via their chat, and they said, "Oh, we'll add it to the list." That was a year and a half ago.
Oh yeah.
Melissa says, "I want Hog Lake to get a better setup for our fishing lives because 2023 will be doing a lot."
Mm-hmm. That's our plans anyway. And who knows? We might even take the boys' nest fishing.
There you go. Hey, I've taken the boar's nest fishing a few times this year.
yeah. And then you've done pretty good on it.
Yeah, not too bad. I put, I think, 31 flathead in the boat this year, which is pretty good considering how many times I went out.
Wow.
You know, I fished and I had the cameras out there a bunch of times this year, but at night it's just hard to see anything, you know?
Yeah.
I really don't like sitting out there with like the lights blaring and bright out there. I did buy one of them Compex lights for this year, so we might do that. Just because the light I got now blinds me. So I figure if I get that up in the air, I can always turn it on once I hooked up.
Yep.
I'll say for the Compex light, I know when Sean and I were out
In 2022, Dan. Sorry about that.
Sean and I were out, and it was nighttime. I think it was me, Sean, and Ryan. We were out there in his boat. We had the Compex light up just so everybody could see the rods on his boat, and the wildlife folks came out, and they were telling us that it was actually against regulations because the light on the back, the anchor light, is supposed to be the tallest light or supposed to be at the tallest point.
Really?
So we had our Compex light, our 12-foot extended, which was taller than the anchor light on the back.
Put an anchor light on top of that Compex light and tell them to bug off.
So we lowered the Compex light to lower than what the anchor light is.
Gotcha.
It still worked.
I had the year before last, I didn't have a Bimini on my boat. So I got the Bimini boat and my the light stand, the GoPro mount that I have built. You could see that on the Weekend Anglers channel. He did a how-to video once he saw mine. Nice. It actually works really well, but the Bimini top was too short, so I had to cut it down a little bit, which is kind of why, like, all my pictures and stuff, I'm kind of hunched down because I had to lower it, 10 inches.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's what I want to get for my boat is a Bimini.
You can get them pretty cheap on Amazon. I think I paid $140 for mine.
Right. But the one I want to get is never in stock. Amazon's always out of them. Because I want to get a tall one. And, big enough that I can walk under. I mean, I ain't as tall as you, but I mean, and I don't really know if I want one or not because
trust me, once you get one and you're sitting in that shade, you're going to be grateful you did. I fought it for so long, Hog Leg, and then Lyle talked to me. He didn't talk to me. He just kept telling me how nice it is to be in the shade. 100% right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They are not UV protectant, so I still get a sunburn if I'm sitting under my Bimini cover in the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But Sean doesn't have one on his boat, but I have one on mine, so I definitely know the difference.
Wow. It looks like Curtis is fishing with Legend, really? J-Dog soon? That ought to be fun. Before I said this in another live, I said before I go fishing with Jada, I gotta get me some overalls, just to keep covered up on that side.
Overalls are awesome. I wear overalls fishing every time now.
Animal.
Melissa says, I think we're all going to have an amazing new year.
Yep.
I
Me
agree.
too, and I hope so. I think 2023, there's going to be a lot of PBs broke.
I agree.
You know, everybody's like really into like, all right, now I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but everybody wants to catch bigger fish, PB fish. You know what I mean? All sorts of stuff. And I get it. I love PBs and stuff, but man, I just like to be out there fishing. I don't care what I'm fishing for.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know, I'd
Well,
love to catch a 30-inch walleye. I'd love to catch a over 20-inch smallmouth. You know, I want to get that 3-pound crappie, definitely. But you know, it ain't the end if you don't.
Right.
Oh no,
I want to do what you like you're doing, Mark. I want to get each. I want to get a flathead. I want to get a 5-pound, a 10-pound,
Mhm.
then move up to a 20-pound class. And I already got 30 and 36, 31 and 53.
There you go. Well,
But-
I count them. The ones on my boat are ones that I actually got in the boat. I've been thinking about it. Do I start over once I get a new boat? That's a question I've been
Yeah.
mulling around in my head.
Well, that's up to you, but I've only caught one. That's with a 53 in my boat. So
Robin says, I know my fishing adventures will be more interesting. I even joined Fishbrain to see where the folks are catching what. Yeah, that Fishbrain app. Now, I'm going to sound biased because I do some work for them. At least I did. We'll see what happens in the spring. I got some other companies that reached out to me, and they're willing to wait till spring. So I got to take care of them folks, which is why I'll probably not be doing as many lives. But that don't mean that if I'm not out, I can't go live for a couple hours.
Right.
But that Fishbrain app it's pretty cool. I have to say, you know, you're not guaranteed that those people are marking them fish on those waterways where they caught them, but they're usually pretty close. You know what I mean? You know, let's say if you look at a body of water, you know that there's, you know, a flathead he caught or a smallmouth or a walleye. Chances are they caught them on that body of water. You know they're there.
Right.
So
yeah, but doesn't Fishbrain have a subscription?
that's if you want the pro version.
Oh,
I'm fortunate enough that they set me up, so I do have that. So I really even couldn't tell you the difference between the pro and the free one, but
yeah,
at least you know what they're catching. You're not getting pinpoint spots on the map. So
right.
Dan says, I just want to catch fish. PB would be nice, but catching anything is fun. Exactly.
Exactly. Dan.
I love just being out there with friends.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to do this year. I want to get more. That's one of my reasons for getting a big boat, so I can take people out more comfortably in my boat. Because right now it's a tight fit in that boat.
Right.
I don't know if that comes across on my lives or something, but we're sitting. The seats are staggered because it's that narrow of a boat. You know, so it gets pretty tight.
I got my boat is got a 72-inch beam on it.
Yep.
And
It's wider than mine. I got a 60 at its widest.
yeah, and then it's got a 24-inch sidewalls, and then it's only a 15.5-foot boat, so that makes it tight.
Yeah.
Especially when you're catfisherman, you like bringing lots of stuff with you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it'd be nice to warm up some food out there too if I'm out all day.
True.
I'm getting tired of sandwiches and flat powdered donuts.
Quit sitting on them then.
I'm trying, but the boat's so tight.
Oh man.
There's small waters.
Welcome in,
What up,
small
bud?
one.
Hey, well, I'm gonna jump out of here, go get my coffee ready, go get dressed so I can get out.
Yeah, we're gonna be on until 4:30 my time, so 8 more minutes. We'll just hang out here for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, hope you all have a great day.
All right, you
All right.
too. Good luck today. We'll be I'll be tuning in. I'll be watching Stand Day. So
All right. Appreciate that.
all right, bud.
Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Later, bud.
All right. Later.
Danimal says he's making a mount for a grill. Pretty cool. Wait, I missed that one. Curtis says, my goal in the next couple of years is to go fishing with takedown catfishing.
Well, if you come to the meetup, it'll be possible.
You never know. I may make an appearance out of nowhere.
I hope you do, Mark.
Just poof, appear. Or I might not. We'll see what's going on. What's up, Tiger? How you doing?
Welcome in, TX Tiger.
I guess you're early and late.
Yep.
Melissa's got John's intro playing in her head. Yeah, that is a catchy tune.
Yeah.
If you look at some of my earlier videos, my buddy did that intro. It actually turned out pretty good too. Maybe I ought to upload that into StreamYard so I have it.
There you go. Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a pretty catchy tune, but I don't like the music. Don't get me wrong. I told the man what I wanted, but the music's got old.
Gotcha.
You know?
Well, when you listen to anything time and time again, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is for Eric. This song is called Feeding the Ducks.
That's the one I play all the time to bring out Barry White.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's turn it up a little bit. Yeah, Eric, feeding the ducks. All right, enough of that. That's Kenneth's spiel. I'm not going to take that from him. That'll be a fun day.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, there's enough of that. Let me turn that off. There we go. Enough of that. Exactly. That's what that is. That's Pickle Park music right there.
No, that ain't Pickle
Duck
Park.
Pickle Park music. Melissa likes music.
That's Barry White music.
Hey,
Yeah.
come here, little duck.
Daggone.
Where is Eric? He ain't in here to defend himself. Where's PR? She's probably one of the people lurking.
Yeah, probably so.
I got 22 people watching. What's up, everybody? Good morning. We'll be on here for a few more minutes. I got some texts that people needed a place to hang out, so I just started up a live on here.
There you go. And we sure thank you.
What do we do on this channel, Hog Lake? What do I always say?
Have fun.
Dumb stuff. Do dumb stuff. Dumb stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb stuff.
Maybe one of these times I'll actually get a powdered donut out and I'll sit on it for y'all.
Oh man.
Daniel says that sounded wrong. I agree.
Yeah.
But then again, Robin didn't. I'm not going to highlight tigers, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, really. Only female mods. Well, you know, that's what the boar's nest is for. Is just to kick back and have fun.
Something to do when you can't sleep, that's for sure.
Right. And you can't fish or fish and come up and be on my panel and cut the food. It's like I've always described, one big family coming to the round table to sit down, eat supper.
Yeah, if you guys missed it, Jody was wearing a Chewbacca mask online. Nobody said it. They might have typed it. Valerie says, thanks for the live, Mark. Time to head to bed for a few hours before church. Take care, everyone. Good night, Valerie.
Good night, Valerie. Vegemite, Valerie.
Melissa says, she's awake. I think she's talking about Jody.
Jody.
I'm trying to think, do I go to bed or do I stay up?
Only you can make that decision, Mark.
I'm getting texts too.
Uh-oh.
Let me answer this one real quick. All right, that's sent off. Sorry about that, folks.
Take care of your business, Mark.
No, I just got a text from my sister. Maybe I'll go to church today.
There you go.
I'm younger than you, Small Water. So you must know. How old is John?
I think he said he was 53.
We ain't the same age. Now he's going to say he's 53. 57. There you go. You are older than me.
He's older than me, too.
Danimal says John is like 68. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Age is just a number.
Well, that Florida sun will do it to you. I'm 56.
53. Just turned 53, so let's not get carried away. But there's advantages to being in your 50s.
Yeah, AARP.
No, I ain't dead. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, man. Don't tell me you don't know what I mean. Don't tell me AARP haven't sent you tons of letters.
I'm in the Association of Really Good Fishermen. What would that be? Again, doing dumb stuff, folks. Doing dumb stuff. It says, I really don't have a beard. Well, it's time you grow one.
I really don't have a beard either. I can't.
Neither do I. I got a goatee. Look at this. Keith is younger than us all.
Oh, Lord.
Well, except for the ladies. They're all in their like 30s, I think.
I ain't going to touch that, Mark.
Touch which? Touch what? Wait, what do you want me to touch?
I don't want you to touch nothing. I said I ain't going to touch that one.
Oh, okay.
42 Danimal.
Crappie Church is fire here at the moment. Ooh.
Wow.
You want to see something funny, Hogleg, before I cut this live off?
What's that?
This is the funniest thing I've seen all night, right there.
Oh, my goodness. Jody is 48.
Meemaw.
Yeah, I have an anchor. Take down. You ain't right. You ain't 46.
Missy's 49. I doubt that. Melissa says she's 39 holding, so don't ask again.
I like what Robin C said up there with all them funny faces.
I really don't have a beard, but some stray hairs. Damn River Boys, what's going on? He's 47, another youngin'.
Yep.
Jody says she's 49, but we don't believe her. You work. You're just a guide. You got. It's not an easy job, but it's a good job.
Yeah, fun job. Well, things are going right.
This is true. This is true. Well, Hog Lake, I think we're going to end it, bud.
All right. Well, I enjoyed it.
I did too. I'm glad you guys all came in and glad we had a place to hang out. We'll keep doing stuff like this from time to time. I'm not going to commit to any day in particular. So make sure you tune into Hog Lake. You're going to have, what days are you on this week?
Okay, it's I'm on KP shows on Sunday mornings at 2 a.m.
Or Monday morning, you mean, right?
Yeah, Monday morning at 2 a.m. And then he's got a show on Tuesday morning at Appenstall. There you go, Chris. And then my show is going to be on the Boar's Nest at 2 a.m. Wednesday. 2 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the
So
Boar's
it's the same.
Nest
It's
on
the same
Thursday.
schedule. It's Kenneth, you.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
but with Kenneth's back's hurting, it might be the Boar's Nest straight through.
Okay, so if you guys don't see it on Kenneth's Monday morning, Tuesday morning, check out Hog Lake's channel. Be on there. If you're alone, I'll stop in there and help you for a little bit. Like I said, I am trying to get back to sleeping normal. We'll see how that lasts. Tuesday morning, I got to take these two little. I'm trying not to call them knuckleheads. I got in trouble for calling them knuckleheads all the time. I got to take them first thing in the morning to get fixed. So I got something to do then, but we'll figure something
Okay.
out. But I'll come out and help you. So if you guys are out there and watching, don't be too shy. Come up and help Hog Lake this week if you can. So
That's right. We plan to have a good shows. We don't
well,
have nothing set to talk about. Just come in and have a good time.
if you have something to talk about, come up and talk about it.
That's right.
All right, folks, have a wonderful Sunday. Do what you got to do. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And this is where we do dumb stuff. Bye.
Bye, y'all.